My dear countrymen, Namaskar. Mann Ki Baat means an auspicious opportunity to meet you. And when you meet your family members, it is so pleasing, so satisfying. This is exactly what I feel after meeting you through Mann Ki Baat. And today, this is the 108th episode of our shared journey. For us, the importance of the number 108 and its sanctity is a subject of deep study. 108 beads in a rosary, chanting 108 times, 108 divine sights, 108 stairs and temples, 108 bells. This number 108 is associated with immense faith. That's why the 108th episode of Mann Ki Baat has become all the more special for me. In these 108 episodes, we've seen many examples of public participation and derived inspiration from them. Now, after reaching this milestone, we have to resolve to move forward afresh with new energy and at a faster pace. And what a joyous coincidence it is that tomorrow's sunrise will be the first sunrise of 2024. We would have entered the year 2024. Best wishes to all of you for 2024. Friends, many people who listen to Mann Ki Baat have written letters to me and shared their memorable moments. It is on account of the strength of 140 crore Indians that this year our country has attained many special achievements. In this very year, Nari Shakti Vandan Act, which has been awaited for years, was passed. Many people wrote letters expressing joy on India becoming the fifth largest economy. Many people reminded me of the success of the G20 summit. Friends, today every corner of India is brimming with self-confidence, imbued with the spirit of a developed India, the spirit of self-reliance. We have to maintain the same spirit and momentum in 2024 as well. The record business on Diwali proved that every Indian is giving importance to the mantra of vocal for local. Friends, even today, many people are sending me messages pertaining to the success of Chandrayaan-3. I'm sure that, like me, you too feel proud of our scientists and especially women scientists. Friends, when Natu Natu won the Oscar, the whole country rejoiced with fervor. Who would not have been happy on hearing about the honor accorded to the Elephant Whisperers? Through them, the world saw the creativity of India and understood our bonding with the environment. This year, our athletes also performed marvelously in sports. Our players won 107 medals in Asian Games and 111 medals in Asian Para Games. Indian players won everyone's heart with their performance in the Cricket World Cup. The victory of our women's cricket team in the Under-19 T20 World Cup is very inspiring. The achievements of players in many other sports added to the glory of the country. Now, Paris Olympics will be held in 2024, for which the whole country is encouraging her players. Friends, whenever we made efforts together, it has had a very positive impact on the development journey of our country. We experienced successful campaigns such as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and Meri Mati Mera Desh. We are all witness to the participation of crores of people in them. Construction of 70,000 Amrit Sarovars is also our collective achievement. Friends, I've always believed that the development of a country which does not give importance to innovation stops. India, becoming an innovation hub, is a symbol of the fact that we are not going to stop. In 2015, we were ranked 81st in the Global Innovation Index. Today, our rank is 40th. This year, the number of patents filed in India was high, of which about 60% were from domestic funds. This time, the highest number of Indian universities have been included in the QS Asia University rankings. If we start making a list of these achievements, it can never be completed. This is just a glimpse of how effective India's potential is. We have to take inspiration from these successes of the country, these achievements of the people of the country. Take pride in them. Make new resolves. Once again, I wish you all a very happy 2024. My family members, we just discussed the hope and enthusiasm about India that pervades everywhere. This hope and expectation is very good. When India turns developed, the youth will benefit the most. But the youth will benefit more when they are fit. Nowadays we see how much talk there is about lifestyle-related diseases. It is a matter of great concern for all of us, especially the youth. For this Mann Ki Baat, I had requested all of you to send inputs related to Fit India. The response you people have given has filled me with enthusiasm. A large number of startups have also sent me their suggestions on Namo app. They have discussed many of their unique efforts. Friends, through India's efforts, 2023 was celebrated as International Year of Millets. This has given a lot of opportunities to the startups working in this field. These include many startups like Keeros Foods started from Lucknow, Grandma Millets of Prayagraj, and nutraceutical-rich Organic India. The youth associated with Alpino Health Foods, Arboreal, and Keeros Foods are also making new innovations regarding healthy food options. The youth associated with Unbox Health of Bengaluru have also expressed how they are helping people in choosing the diet of their liking. The way interest in physical health is increasing, the demand for coaches and trainers related to this field is also rising. Startups like Jogo Technologies are helping to meet this demand. Friends, today there is a lot of discussion about physical health and well-being, but another important aspect related to it is that of mental health. I am very happy to know that Mumbai-based startups like InfiHeal and Your Dost are working to improve mental health and well-being. Not only that, today, a technology like artificial intelligence is also being used for this. Friends, I can mention the names of only a few startups here because the list is very long. I would urge all of you to keep writing to me about innovative healthcare startups towards realizing the dream of Fit India. I also want to share with you the experiences of well-known people who talk about physical and mental health. The first message is from Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev ji. He will share his views regarding fitness, especially fitness of the mind, that is, mental health.
इस मन की बात में मन के स्वास्थ्य पर बात करना हमारा सौभाग्य है।
Mental illnesses and how we keep our neurological system are very directly related. How alert, static-free and disturbance-free we keep our neurological system will decide how pleasant we feel within ourselves. What we call as peace, love, joy, blissfulness, agony, depression, ecstasy, all have a chemical and neurological basis. Pharmacology is essentially trying to fix the chemical imbalance within the body by adding chemicals from outside. Mental illnesses are being managed this way. But we must realize that taking chemicals from outside in the form of medications is necessary when one is in extreme situation. Working for an internal mental health situation or working for an equanimous chemistry within ourselves, a chemistry of peacefulness, joyfulness, blissfulness, is something that has to be brought into every individual's life, into the cultural life of a society and the nations around the world and the entire humanity. It's very important we understand our mental health, our sanity is a fragile privilege. We must protect it, we must nurture it. For this, there are many levels of practices in the yogic system. Completely internalized processes that people can do as simple practices with which they can bring certain equanimity to their chemistry and certain calmness to their neurological system. The technologies of inner well-being is what we call as the yogic sciences. Let's make it happen.
Generally, Sadhguruji is known for presenting his views in such a remarkable way. Come, now let us listen to the famous cricket player Harmanpreet Kaur ji.
नमस्कार, मैं अपने देशवासियों को मन की बात के माध्यम से कुछ कहना चाहती हूँ। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के फिट इंडिया की पहल मुझे अपने फिटनेस मंत्र आप सभी के साथ शेयर करने के लिए प्रोत्साहित किया है। आप सभी को मेरा पहला सजेशन यही है, वन कैन नॉट आउट ट्रेन अ बैड डाइट। इसका अर्थ ये है, आप कब खाते हो और क्या खाते हो, इसके बारे में आपको बहुत सावधान रहना होगा। हाल ही में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने सभी को बाजरा खाने के लिए इनकरेज किया है, जो कि इम्यूनिटी बढ़ाता है और टिकाऊ खेती करने में सहायता करता है और पचाने में भी आसान है। रेगुलर एक्सरसाइज और 7 घंटे की पूरी नींद बॉडी के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है और फिट रहने के लिए मदद करती है। इसके लिए बहुत डिसिप्लिन एंड कंसिस्टेंसी की ज़रूरत होगी। जब आपको इसका रिजल्ट मिलने लग जाएगा तो आप डेली खुद ही एक्सरसाइज करना स्टार्ट कर दोगे। मुझे आप सबसे बात करने और अपना फिटनेस मंत्र शेयर करने का अवसर देने के लिए माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का बहुत धन्यवाद।
The words of a talented player like Harmanpreet ji will definitely inspire you all. Come, listen to Grandmaster Vishwanathan Anand ji. We all know how important mental fitness is for our game of chess.
Namaste. I'm Vishwanathan Anand. You have seen me play chess, and very often I'm asked, what is your fitness routine? Now, chess requires a lot of focus and patience. So I do the following, which keeps me fit and agile. I do yoga 2 times a week. I do cardio 2 times a week. And 2 times a week, I focus on flexibility, stretching, weight training, and I tend to take 1 day off per week. All of these are very important for chess. You need to have the stamina to last 6 or 7 hours of intense mental effort, but you also need to be flexible to be able to sit comfortably, and the ability to regulate your breath to calm down is helpful when you want to focus on some problem, which is usually a chess game. My fitness tip to all Mann Ki Baat listeners would be to keep calm and focus on the task at hand. The best fitness tip, for me, absolutely the most important fitness tip, is to get a good night's sleep. Do not start sleeping for 4 and 5 hours a night. I think 7 or 8 is an absolute minimum. So we should try as hard as possible to get a good night's sleep, because that is when the next day you're able to get through the day in calm fashion. You don't make impulsive decisions. You're in control of your emotions. For me, sleep is the most important fitness tip.
Come, now let's listen to Akshay Kumar ji.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं अक्षय कुमार। सबसे पहले तो मैं हमारे आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का बहुत शुक्रिया करता हूं कि उनके मन की बात में मुझे भी अपने मन की बात आपको कह पाने का एक छोटा सा मौका मिला। आप लोग जानते हैं कि मैं फिटनेस के लिए जितना पैशनेट हूं, उससे भी कई ज़्यादा पैशनेट हूं नेचुरल तरीके से फिट रहने के लिए। मुझे ना ये फैंसी जिम से ज़्यादा पसंद है बाहर स्विमिंग करना, बैडमिंटन खेलना, सीढ़ियाँ चढ़ना, मुद्गर से कसरत करना, अच्छा हेल्दी खाना खाना। जैसे मेरा ये मानना है कि शुद्ध घी अगर सही मात्रा में खाया जाए तो हमें फ़ायदा करता है, लेकिन मैं देखता हूँ कि बहुत से यंग लड़के लड़कियाँ इस वजह से घी नहीं खाते कि कहीं वो मोटे ना हो जाए। बहुत ज़रूरी है कि हम ये समझें कि क्या हमारी फिटनेस के लिए अच्छा है और क्या बुरा है। डॉक्टर्स की सलाह से आप अपना लाइफस्टाइल बदलो, ना कि किसी फिल्म स्टार की बॉडी देखकर। एक्टर स्क्रीन पे जैसे दिखते हैं वैसे तो कई बार होते भी नहीं है। कई तरह के फिल्टर और स्पेशल इफेक्ट्स यूज होते हैं और हम उसे देखकर अपने शरीर को बदलने के लिए गलत तरीके शॉर्टकट का इस्तेमाल करना शुरू कर देते हैं। आजकल इतने सारे लोग स्टेरॉइड लेकर ये 6 पैक 8 पैक इसके लिए चल पड़ते हैं। यार ऐसे शॉर्टकट से बॉडी ऊपर से फूल जाती है लेकिन अंदर से खोखली रह जाती है। आप लोग याद रखिएगा कि शॉर्टकट कैन कट योर लाइफ शॉर्ट। आपको शॉर्टकट नहीं, लॉन्ग लास्टिंग फिटनेस चाहिए। दोस्तों, फिटनेस एक तरह की तपस्या है, इंस्टेंट कॉफी या 2 मिनट का नूडल नहीं है। इस नए साल में अपने आप से वादा करो, नो केमिकल्स, नो शॉर्टकट, कसरत, योग, अच्छा खाना, वक्त पे सोना, थोड़ा मेडिटेशन और सबसे जरूरी, जैसे आप दिखते हो ना, उसे खुशी से एक्सेप्ट करो। आज के बाद फिल्टर वाली लाइफ नहीं, फिटर वाली लाइफ जियो। टेक केयर। जय महाकाल।
There are many other startups in this sector, so I thought of discussing it with a young startup founder who's doing excellent work in this field.
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम ऋषभ मल्होत्रा है और मैं बैंगलोर का रहने वाला हूं। मुझे ये जानकर बेहद खुशी हुई कि मन की बात में फिटनेस पर चर्चा हो रही है। मैं खुद फिटनेस की दुनिया से बिलोंग करता हूं और बैंगलोर में हमारा एक स्टार्टअप है जिसका नाम है तगड़ा रहो। हमारा स्टार्टअप भारत के पारंपरिक व्यायाम को आगे लाने के लिए बनाया गया है। भारत के पारंपरिक व्यायाम में एक बहुत ही अद्भुत व्यायाम है जो है गदा व्यायाम, और हमारा पूरा फोकस गदा और मुग्दर व्यायाम पर ही है। लोगों को जानकर आश्चर्य होता है कि आप गदा से सारी ट्रेनिंग कैसे कर लेते हैं। मैं ये बताना चाहूंगा कि गदा व्यायाम हजारों साल पुराना व्यायाम है और ये हजारों सालों से भारत में चलता आ रहा है। आपने इसे छोटे बड़े अखाड़ों में देखा होगा और हमारे स्टार्टअप के माध्यम से हम इसे एक आधुनिक फॉर्म में वापस लेके आए हैं। हमें पूरे देश से बहुत प्यार मिला है, बहुत अच्छा रिस्पॉन्स मिला है। मन की बात के माध्यम से मैं ये बताना चाहूंगा कि इसके अलावा भी भारत में बहुत से ऐसे प्राचीन व्यायाम हैं, हेल्थ और फिटनेस से रिलेटेड विधि है जो हमें अपनानी चाहिए और दुनिया में आगे भी सिखानी चाहिए। मैं फिटनेस की दुनिया से हूं तो आपको एक पर्सनल टिप देना चाहूंगा। गदा व्यायाम से आप अपना बल, अपनी ताकत, अपना पोस्चर और अपनी ब्रीदिंग को भी ठीक कर सकते हैं। तो गदा व्यायाम को अपनाएं और इसे आगे बढ़ाएं। जय हिंद।
Friends, everyone has expressed one's own views, but everyone has the same mantra: stay healthy, stay fit. What could be a bigger resolve than your own fitness to start 2024? My family members, a few days ago, an experiment took place in Kashi, which I want to share with the listeners of Mann Ki Baat. You know that thousands of people had reached Kashi from Tamil Nadu to participate in the Kashi Tamil Sangamam. There, I publicly used the artificial intelligence AI tool Bhashini for the first time to communicate with them. I was addressing from the stage in Hindi, but through the AI tool Bhashini, the people of Tamil Nadu present there were listening to my address in Tamil language simultaneously. People who came to the Kashi Tamil Sangamam seemed very excited about this experiment. The day is not far when an address will be delivered in one language and the public will listen to the same speech in their own language in real time. The same will happen with films also, when the public will listen to real-time translation with the help of AI in the cinema hall. You can imagine how big a change would take place when this technology starts being widely used in our schools, our hospitals, our courts. I would urge today's young generation to further explore AI tools related to real-time translation and make them 100% foolproof. Friends, in the changing times, we have to save our languages and also promote them. I now want to tell you about a tribal village in Jharkhand. This village has taken a unique initiative to provide education to its children in their mother tongue. Children are being imparted education in Kudukh language in Manglo village of Gadhwa district. The name of the school is Kartik Oraon Adivasi Kudukh School. 300 tribal children study in this school. Kudukh language is the mother tongue of the Oraon tribal community. Kudukh language also has its own script, which is known as Tolang Siki. This language was gradually becoming extinct. To save it, this community has decided to educate children in their own language. Arvind Oraon, who started this school, says that the tribal children had difficulty in the English language, so he started teaching the village children in their mother tongue. When his efforts started yielding better results, the villagers also joined him. On account of studies in their own language, the pace of children's learning also increased. In our country, many children used to leave studies midway due to language difficulties. The new national education policy is also helping in eliminating such hardships. It is our endeavor that language should not become a hindrance in the education and progress of any child. Friends, extraordinary daughters have filled our Bharat Bhumi with pride in every era. Savitribai Phule ji and Rani Velu Nachiyar ji are two such luminaries of the country. Their personality is like a lighthouse which will continue to show the way to further woman power in every era. Just a few days from now, on the 3rd of January, we'll all celebrate the birth anniversaries of the two. As soon as the name of Savitribai Phule ji is mentioned, the first thing that strikes us is her contribution in the field of education and social reform. She always raised her voice strongly for the education of women and the underprivileged. She was far ahead of her time and always remained vocal in opposing wrong practices. She had deep faith in the empowerment of society through education. Along with Mahatma Phule ji, she started many schools for daughters. Her poems used to raise awareness and fill self-confidence amongst people. She always urged people to help each other in need and also live in harmony with nature. The magnitude of her kindness cannot be summed up in words. When a famine struck in Maharashtra, Savitribai and Mahatma Phule opened the doors of their homes to help the needy. Such an example of social justice is rarely seen. When the dreadful plague had spread there, she threw herself into the service of the people. During all this, she herself fell prey to this disease. Her life dedicated to humanity is still inspiring all of us. Friends, the name of Rani Velu Nachiyar is also one among the many great personalities of the country who fought against foreign rule. My brothers and sisters of Tamil Nadu still remember her by the name of Veeramangai, that is, brave woman. The bravery with which Rani Velu Nachiyar fought against the British and the valor she displayed is very inspiring. Her husband, who was the king of the Shivaganga kingdom, was killed by the British during their attack there. Queen Velu Nachiyar and her daughter somehow escaped from the enemies. She relentlessly remained busy for many years in building an organization and raising an army with the Marudu brothers, that is, her commanders. She started the war against the British with full preparation and fought with great courage and determination. The name of Rani Velu Nachiyar is included among those who formed an all-women group for the first time in their army. I offer my tributes to these two brave women. My family members, there is a tradition of Daira in Gujarat. Throughout the night, thousands of people join Daira and acquire knowledge along with entertainment. In this Daira, the trinity of folk music, folk literature and humor fills everyone's mind with joy. Bhai Jagdish Trivedi ji is a famous artist of this Daira. As a comedian, Bhai Jagdish Trivedi ji has maintained his influence for more than 30 years. Recently, I received a letter from Bhai Jagdish Trivedi ji, and along with it, he has also sent one of his books. The name of the book is Social Audit of Social Service. This book is very unique. With accounts in it, this book is a kind of balance sheet. The complete account of how much income Bhai Jagdish Trivedi ji received from particular programs in the last 6 years and where it was spent is given in the book. This balance sheet is unique because he spent his entire income, every single rupee, for the society. School, hospital, library, institutions related to Divyang people, social service, the entire 6 years are accounted for. As it is written at one place in the book, in 2022, he earned 2 crore 35 lakh 89,674 rupees from his programs, and he spent 2 crore 35 lakh 89,674 rupees on school, hospital, library. He did not keep even a single rupee with himself. Actually, there is an interesting incident behind this also. It so happened that once Bhai Jagdish Trivedi ji said that when he turns 50 in 2017, he will not take home the income from his programs but will spend it on society. Since 2017, he has spent approximately rupees 8.75 crores on myriad social work. A comedian, with his words, compels everyone to laugh. But how many emotions he lives within, this can be seen from the life of Bhai Jagdish Trivedi ji. You'll be surprised to know that he also has 3 PhD degrees. He has written 75 books, many of which have received acclaim. He has also been honored with many awards for social work. I wish Bhai Jagdish Trivedi ji all the best for his social work. My family members, there is excitement and enthusiasm in the entire country in connection with the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. People are expressing their feelings in a multitude of ways. You must have noticed that during the last few days, many new songs and new bhajans have been composed on Shri Ram and Ayodhya. Many people are also writing new poems. There are many experienced artists in it, and new emerging young artists have also composed heartwarming bhajans. I've also shared some songs and bhajans on my social media. It seems that the art world is becoming a participant in this historic moment in its own unique style. One thing comes to my mind: could we all share all such creations with a common hashtag? I request you to share your creations on social media with the hashtag Shri Ram Bhajan. This compilation will turn into a flow of emotions and devotion in which everyone will be immersively imbued with the ethos of Ram. My dear countrymen, that's all with me today in Mann Ki Baat. 2024 is just a few hours away. India's achievements are the achievements of every Indian. We have to continuously work for the development of India, keeping in mind the Panch Pran. Whatever work we do, whatever decisions we make, our first criterion should be what the country will get from it, what benefit it will bring to the country. Rashtra Pratham, nation first. There is no greater mantra than this. Adhering to this mantra, we Indians will make our country developed and self-reliant. May you all reach new heights of success in 2024. May you all stay healthy, stay fit, stay immensely happy. This is my prayer. In 2024, we'll once again discuss the new achievements of the people of the country. Thank you very much.